Good day, everyone. Most of life is actually luck. By luck, we'll define it in this video as circumstances, factors beyond our control, factors which are extraneous to us and that we have no chance of affecting whatsoever. The very first point to illustrate this is first, we do not get to choose to which family we are born to. We have no say whether we are born to a wealthy family or conversely on a very poor one. Secondly, as children, we generally do not have any say on which school we will go to if our family, if our parents will enroll us in the first place. Secondly, eventually, if we do finish high school or if we do finish university and get a degree, we can only do so much on whether a particular company, on whether a particular employer does hire us or not. Just because you are the most qualified applicant objectively on paper doesn't mean that you are the top choice. And many of us here, I would dare say the majority of us watching, would very much relate to this. Oftentimes, it's not the most capable objectively which lands the job, but many times it's the person who has the connections, who are already acquainted with important people in the company. Sometimes it's the person who is the most socially skillful, the most politically savvy. And once you already do get a job, for example, you can only do so much on whether your boss likes you or not. Sometimes, even without doing anything at all, your boss may already from the start not like you. And isn't that also the case with us? Sometimes, even before we even speak with a new person, with a new acquaintance, we already do not like them. Or conversely, for no obvious explanation, we already like someone even before we get the chance to actually talk to them. So, most of life is actually luck. And we're saying this, we're discussing this, not to bring our spirits down, not to depress us, but we're making this point, number one, so that we will realize that we can only do so much. We can only affect life and its circumstances only up to a certain degree. We do our part, we hope for the best, and we let go. That's it. We do our part, we do our best, but we have to let go after doing our part. We really cannot expect anything, any kind of outcome whatsoever, even if we give our heart and our soul, because 90% of the circumstances is beyond our control. Secondly, we're making also this point to, even in the smallest way, to liberate us, to give us a sense of freedom, if you want to call it that way, that oftentimes we worry so much about outcomes, we obsess, we even become anxious over work, over our careers, over accruing wealth, failing to realize that we can only do so much, and that majority of the outcomes we are obsessing over, say a promotion, a good income, are only within our scope to a certain degree. Majority of the outcomes actually are beyond our control. We do not affect them. So hopefully, in realizing this, that much of life is actually about luck, beyond our control, can hopefully liberate us and give us a sense of freedom that it's beyond us. We can only do so much. Ultimately, therefore, the best we can do after we have done our part is to just enjoy the journey. Just enjoy it, whatever it is. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and I'll see you again in our next video. Take care, and I wish you all the best.